It's the CalebDMTG Gathering Show.
Let's see. Well, we just did the red thing. Folio Fancy is good, but not in every matchup. If the opponent's like really aggressive, you don't want to be playing that card. I kind of want to do green stuff. I kind of want to take like Rishkar, Pellet Collector here. Let's take Rishkar. Rishkar could put us into like a lot of different archetypes. Like we could be the Counters Matters deck. We could be mono green ramp, mono green aggro. It just like fits a lot. We're still with Renata too. Taking Hornbeetle makes sense just to like have that nice tight aggressive curve, but I think I'm gonna take Renata. The synergy between the two, right? Get a bunch of creatures with 1/1 counters. Ooh, you hear my elbow crack there? Did that show up? Did that show up on the old mic? You can call me whatever you want. I'll answer to Calvin. I don't give a fuck. And the only problem with having a clear pick is then you're sitting here staring at the draft screen like, I wonder when the next pack's coming. We maybe look at spoilers. If this pack's gonna take a while, we're pretty early on in the draft. Someone might be taking their time. Ooh, yeah, Fight with Fire is a good one. I'll think about this a little bit actually. This card also works well with 1/1 counters. Yeah, I think if mono green's open, then Nylea wheels. It's Visionary. Visionary and Rex Sage both look good here. Wolfspeed wants to blink.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Old Wolf 30 thanks to the sub, thanks to the 55 months. I guess I'll draft a Fun Shaman. That sword's kind of interesting too. Hydra? Yeah. Harpooner's fine. Smasher could be good too. Which should we like better? Harpooner and Smasher. 4 mana for a 5/5 seems good. Seems good in mono green. Currently lacking 2-drops though. How much would you have to donate for me to hide chat during arena drafts? $100. You can toggle it off during the draft portion and then bring it up back on during the gameplay. Red cards are wheeling. We could be green-red aggro. Green cards did not wheel. Yeah, I'm not super sure either, Humanity. It might bother them because it covers, like, the corners of some of the cards or whatever. The Unicorn is sweet. Unicorn's sweet. For sure. Ending up green-red means that I would have preferred to have the 1-drop. This is okay. Fabled Passage, maybe. Lannery's alright. If we actually wanted to play Collected Company, then Captain Lannery, or Mechagodzilla, or the Revolutionary would all make sense. I think we wheel one of those, though. This is a live draft, Mayor. This pack does not spark joy. If we were green-white, we'd be really happy to see that Tristani. But we're not. Are we rampy enough to want Dracuzeth? We could play some ramp spells. I mean, we have a few. We have the Llanowar Visionary and the Rishkar. I think I'm supposed to just take the Ooze. We have Migration Path here. I don't hate going more mid-rangey, though. Then you get, like, really aggressive cards like Grimrock Knight. Yeah, we'll see. Am I that committed to red? Well, I'm committed to something, right? And, because green's not that open. But we took a lot of green cards. And red's open. So, yes. I like the Rape spells better with the Voracious Hydra. And the Dracuzeth. And now you have a chance of, like, kicking the fight with fire. Still have a few different ways to sculpt this. Spoilers here. Mostly just setting it up for the future packs. We like Green Castle. I think Cartouche or maybe Mindstone both make more sense. We can Mind Stone into Migration Path and just ramp super hard. Kind of like that. Collision Colossus isn't bad. I think we're that kind of dirtle. That Angel card? Yeah, the new Angel card that got spoiled. Sifter Worm is good. I think we're becoming a deck that wants to play Thorn Lieutenant. Binary Storm might still make sense. Kind of ramps, right? I still want like a high creature count for Path, even though we might be blowing up the world with Star of Extinction. If all of our cards draw cards, we don't really mind blowing up the world. Yeah, just blowing up the world before we play like Beanstalk Giant or Jacuzith could be totally valid line of play. Solemn. Solemn versus Oracle. I should probably take the Oracle. Solemn's a little bit better with Star of Extinction. Sometimes Oracle just pops the fuck off. Solemn a little bit better against aggro, which I'm more concerned about. You think Oracle's the best card in the cube? Yeah. That would surprise me. Ooh. This is a Clothis deck? It looks like a Clothis deck. We do need a few more playables. We have a land in here. This is only 22 cards. What cards come to mind in terms of best cards in the cube? We'll probably, you know, Field of the Dead. Maybe the Milk Crab, I don't know. Whatever the best red card is. Maybe it's Hellrider. Explore seems really good. Let's just cut something like Fauna Shaman. Or maybe the sword. We'll get the sword out of here. You think Oracle's one of the better cards in Vintage Cube? I would disagree with that one as well. a little bit easier. Dawn Treader Elk makes sense. I think we're grabbing Grumgully. Yeah, I think the sword is probably going to get cut, but... Ooh, Stomping Ground. So there's that Hellrider I've been talking about. I think we're taking Stomping Ground over it too. Phoenix as well. Yeah, I mean, I think Hellrider would be fine in this deck. Not as good as it is in like a more aggressive shell. It was almost the pick. Ferric seems dope. We can just like drop it turn 4 as a blocker, or like This deck can ramp up to the kick value very easily. Let's idle. And now we can get the sword out of here. Why idle over Tusker? Because I'd rather have a 2-mana ramp spell than a 3-mana divination. It's usually the difference, right? It's usually the difference between the two cards. Transformation actually not bad in this deck. Could give us an answer to problem permanence and cantrips. Yeah, I think I actually like it. It's a little weird. That Blue Mage didn't take Midnight Clock the first time around. They don't deserve it. That's how I feel. We can play the Midnight Clock Psychic Corrosion combo. Yeah, I like that Phoenix in here. Probably gonna replace some 2-drop. Like Harpooner. This fucking wall of 3-drops. Love it. Yeah, I don't think this is the best deck that I've drafted tonight, but I think it's fine. I'm predicting a 4 and 3. That's what I'm predicting. What do y'all think? Did we submit 41? Not intentionally. Give me a sec. Hold on. I will on occasion submit 41, but I certainly didn't mean to. Mono Red got 6 wins. Didn't quite get the 7. Yes. Yes, no, I don't like that. Should we get one of these 3s out of here? Oh yeah, we got that late Phoenix of Ash, that's right. That late Phoenix of Ash kind of changed things. We could cut Renata. It's not as good as it would be in a mono green deck. I think it's either you cut Renata or you cut Captain Lannery Storm. I think either of those could be the cut. You would cut Chromatic Lantern because we don't have 5s. The Chromatic Lantern isn't here for 5s. It's here for our 3/7 drops. It's here for our fucking 4/7 drops. And our, what is this, a 9-drop? And our 9-drop. Yeah, we have 5 cards that cost 7 or more. Hydra not really a 2 either. Yeah, right? Yeah, we're also ramping into that one. Yeah, we're mostly playing earlier creatures because like some of them have value attached, some of them are just nice bodies, some of them actually ramp us. Does Lannery help with 7 drops? Yeah, it's fragile, you know. Like a lot of our other stuff that ramps that comes in body form is also like a fairly good blocker. Like Rishkar spreads the love and then you have 2/3/3s or something. On blocking duty that turn. Opponent naming themselves after a Brandon Sanderson series. Could have found something a little more original. I kid. I like the Mistborn books. I only read the trilogy. I didn't read the next set. I was trying to make a pun on original. Because using your nickname after a series, and then I could have also been implying that well, you get the idea. Apparently I should have been to land. Mistborn's the Reddit handle too? Oh, nice. I've never played the Mistborn board game. Is it good? Could be literal Brandon Sanderson. Maybe they thought it had flying. The Serum. Board game is wicked. Is it? How many players is it for? Yeah, it's got a solid rating on Board Game Geek. 3 to 5 players. Best with 4. It's a pretty common group amount. Mutation denied. I think I should have tapped it and cycled the migration path. I don't think we need to cast this path. Rishkar, in response to the Mortifying. Yeah, the way I'm drawing lands here. That's alright. Next turn we'll untap with a pile of mana, and cycling path won't feel so bad. Because the rules, J. Pinkerton. Because they wrote the rules for mutate that way. So it wouldn't have the feel bad. I like how in this game you can actually just answer because magic. Because magic. You destroyed the mutate target? Yeah, so mutate has rules written in that rather than fizzle, you get the creature. That's how mutate works. It's got trample. They're blocking the trampler. This bump. Dylan B wants us to keep in mind the mutate cost is often more on a lot of mutate creatures. Yeah, I don't want to keep that in mind. I mean, instantly forgotten, don't care. The importance of our 7-drops. I mean, the fact that we have a mana sink for our pile of mana here is nice. Jesus. They were just at like 2, now they're back up to 8. More than that? What the fuck? Chonkalonkin on in. What's my favorite guild? Flavor-wise, Rakdos. Those folks have fun. So I have to sack my token, I guess. Sure. Could sack Solemn. Do you want to sack Solemn, draw a card? Let's see, they're at 6 life. Yeah, this works. So now a bunch of triggers go on the stack, and we are going to respond to them with our instant. Bam. Very important to wait for damage there. One, because now the noble's off the board, so when we use our burn spell, you don't trigger the noble. And then 2, once their creatures have damage in them, our burn spell puts more damage on their face. GG JP Feinberg. Yeah, thanks for the game. Yeah, that's what I figured happened there when the Sarah Ascendant served. I figured you thought it always had flying. Who knew indeed? Seems like an easy mistake to make. Not Brandon. Oh yeah, some of the chat was like, that could be Brandon Sanderson. He plays Magic. Yeah, didn't Sanderson base some characters off of Magic players? It's better to Grumgully. I think we just run the Phoenix out. Don't give them like free attacks with the Vanguard. You're a big fan though? I don't blame you. Yeah, Sanderson's great. Maybe still should have played the Grumgully. Well, land? So you're saying there's a chance. That animation's so satisfying, just Crater blowing things up. Yes! Yes! As people are fond of pointing out, 1 life is not 0. Unless you're living in Crazy Land. We're not living in Crazy Land, are we? Life is a resource, yeah, apparently. How's it going? It's going really well. In my humble opinion. Wait. I'm not humble. In my not so humble opinion. Oh, I should be mutating onto the Phoenix, not this stupid Visionary. We could be smacking them for 4 this turn. Well, maybe I just don't even mutate. Maybe I just play the Phoenix and serve. It's not like they're drawing a card. Oh, they are drawing a card. Highest or equal to. Well, whatever. They drew a card, we dealt them 2 damage. Yeah, it's pretty even. Pretty much the same shit. Yeah, the first Storm... I haven't finished the first Stormlight either. I liked what I read, but I just haven't had the time. Kind of looks like they're considering one of those instant speed fight spells. Maybe they're just reading my shit. I think Raid in general has a sweet pirate animation.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, D Viking J thinks the sub. Yeah, I don't know. We could kill the Wolfbriar and get in, which I kind of like. Kind of like that. And the Primal thing gets a 1/1 counter, put a 1/1 counter on something. 4 damage versus killing this Primal thing. I don't know. I don't know what's correct. We can still play Grumgully. Is that better than attacking? If we're playing Grumgully, we definitely should have killed the Primal. Yeah, I think I should have popped Primal and ran out Grumgully here. We don't need to sneak in that much damage, though. We don't need to sneak in that much damage before Fight with Fire starts looking a little scary. Do they win the race this way? I mean, do they also have a 10 damage spell in their hand? If they want to race, I'm very excited to race. Scourge is interesting. Kind of implies I can put more counters on things. Yeah. Just do something when it dies, too. Oh, no. Well, that's a fucking bummer and a half, isn't it? Yeah, I think now we lose to the Primal. Fuck. They have lethal. Oh, they can activate a thing. Have a 2/2 in. I jump the 4/5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10? 10, right? It's a little ballsy, but we'll see. You think I have to or I can't win? Well, the Phoenix, like, holds off their 3/3s, so if they can't answer the Phoenix, then they, like, don't really attack for that much, and then we can still attack with Phoenix next turn. So, I think you could win if you held off here, right?
Alright. I'll tell you the truth.
That certainly looks like it gives them Xaxes, doesn't it? Bummer.
Remember all the happy times we had?
Well, the game was certainly closer than it looked from the opponent's end.
Very much alike.
Primal empathy? Yeah, I mean, it gave them a 1-1 counter and a couple draws. But overall, I don't mind the way they didn't blow it up. Should have killed their 2-3. Should have killed that damn 2-3. First chance I had. You want to see what the next draw is? Oh, just in case there's a lane on top.
Very much alike.
Yarkov was good that game too. Oh well.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah, this game definitely fucks, right? Oh, Captain, my Captain. We could have put a counter on the Captain, and the Thorn Lieutenant just served with the Captain. Fired off Migration Path. What's this cycle? Doesn't seem like a Star of Extinction game to me. For now we're a little weak to them, just like casting removal spells. Phoenix would be good. Bird that just keeps coming back. Transformation before we Flame Spill. They don't draw a card. Then we get one less damage in. considering transformationing my own Rishkar. It's +1 damage. But then if they fizzle it, we like get kind of blown out. Yeah, it doesn't really speed up the clock, huh? It's a line that I have next turn too. The Din Rover Horror only format? That was one of the Masters. One of the Masters sets. I feel like I did a set review and I like kind of called Din Rover Horror being one of the best cards. With all the Blink synergies and stuff. If I could play Path of Discovery into something, I would like that, but right now I think we just got a Visionary plus Rishkar here. It was not Modern Horizons, no. It was a Master set. Modern Masters, or the Master set, Masters 3 sounds right. Sounds correct to me. I got my fucking Clothis. Clothis is like one of my better cards against them. So they're about to draw 7, and they have this, like, steady drain in play, so it's going to gain them all the life in the world. Not looking good. I'm out of water again. Oh, it's after midnight? That makes sense. Do we pull a land first? Yeah. Why not, right? Not a lot of lands left. Cards in there. We have a few real ones left. Phoenix Double Pump is a pretty scary clock. Fight with Fire is obviously great, but probably not enough to win on its own here. And then we still have this Path of Discovery. Is Path of Discovery ever good? It's been good this game. It's drawn me a card and scryed away a card. And we drew it very late, right? Like, so far we've played 2 creatures after playing it. Oh my god. Imagine if they just like didn't have a removal spell here. Wait, is it supposed to be under or over? Under, right? How does the power setting effect stack? Everyone's like under. Cultist is indestructible, yeah. But we get to hit them down to 2. You think both work? Well, if both work, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe the power toughness setting effect makes it 11 regardless. The stars always win. Gotcha. That makes sense to me. Over makes it a 4/4 with a 1/1. Trout in the lock, killing a beanstalk giant. We could just top deck Fight with Fire here. They're only at 4. We've got Phoenix that kills, and we've got Fight with Fire that kills. Either one of those cards just wins. Stomping Ground does not just win. That is a depressing draw. Because now they get to untap with Drown in the Lock. Fuck! Only have 16 cards left. That's like a 1 in 8 chance of winning there. For the opponent, like, getting that many Clothis triggers and playing a draw 7, having a 1 in 8 chance of winning the game here is pretty strong, I think. That number just went down drastically, of course, because of the Drown in the Lock. So now we need to hit runner, which is kind of unlikely, I think. Oh, they just have a win here. 8 damage plus the Clothis Drain. Maybe they have a combo kill with Mirari that we haven't seen. Sure. Dang. What a scrappy game. I was hoping for the comeback. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, grab some more water. I'm feeling good about the deck. I think it's felt good, even though we're 2-2. Had some hard fought games so far. I'll be back in a few. Grabbed myself a little bit of rum while I was upstairs, why not? A little bit. Wet the old whistle. You don't want a dry whistle. Give it a splash of Wild Cherry Pepsi. This hand is not good. I'm just like not having a 2-drop at all. It's kind of iffy. On the iffy side. I don't think iffy enough to mulligan. A dry whistle is how God intended, you pervert. Well, that's not the chat reaction I was expecting, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Running out Rishkar without getting more value here, because I think we want to mutate next turn. Is Cherry Pepsi better or worse than Dr. Pepper? Oh, it's worse. Dr. Pepper is one of my favorites, though. So educated, so smooth. I'll take the over. I want to kill that Amalgam this turn. I'm just gonna play this for 4. I get the impression that it's like just gonna get bigger and bigger and harder. Yeah, Rishkar gave it the mana ability from the 1/1 counter, yeah. Deal. Opponent's like, I don't care about this. Why is this my turn? Well, I don't think they'd make this block unless they had a removal spell. Or maybe they just, like, don't want to take 6. Okay, yeah, that's valid, too. Also valid. You prefer Mr. Pibb? I remember there was the small town I grew up in had a 24-hour diner. And I remember... Or no, this wasn't the 24-hour diner. This was some other shitty diner that I liked less. But I remember one of the servers... When I asked for Dr. Pepper off the menu once, like whispered to me secretly, it's not Dr. Pepper, it's Dr. Parrot. And I was like, fucking excuse me? Dr. what now? It did not taste very much like Dr. Pepper. That was a good back for more. Nice stabilizing effort on the opponent here. Are they getting back for more? Alright, you win. I can't compete with that value.